Okay, so second video, improper integrals. So I'm going to only focus in on the integrals that are going to involve some sort of infinity with them, because I really think that's the most likely thing that you're going to see if you see it on the AP exam. So remember that what we do is we rewrite as a limit. Once you rewrite it as a limit, you integrate. And you do the whole fundamental theorem of calculus process. Plug in the B, plug in the A. Then you evaluate the limit. And this was not a process that I think anyone thoroughly enjoyed, but it's something that could come up, so I want to make sure you're prepared for it. So first example, integral from 2 to infinity of 1 over x squared dx. So to demonstrate these steps here, we are going to rewrite this as a limit. So the limit as b approaches infinity of 2 to b. And then I'm going to actually also rewrite this as x to the negative 2 just to make integration a little easier here. So step 1, we rewrote it as a limit. We're good to go there. So now we want to integrate it. So add 1 to the power. What I really should still put there, I'm sorry. Limit as b approaches infinity. Add 1 to the power, divide by the new power, evaluate from 2 to b. So we integrated it, but we still need to do the whole fundamental theorem of calculus process. So I would say just rewrite this as negative 1 over x to make things simpler, and we evaluate from 2 to b. So the first one we plug in is b, minus the second one we plug in is 2, so negative 1 over 2. So we integrated. Now we evaluate the limit. So this part is really the only part we are concerned with because it's the only part that has a b. So we want to see, is it top heavy, bottom heavy, or is it balanced? In this case, it is bottom heavy, which means it is equal to 0. So our limit comes out to 1/2. In other words, this is going to converge, and it converges to 1/2. So one other example real quick. So we integrate from 0 to infinity of 1 over x plus 1 dx. So same concept. We rewrite it as a limit. Okay, and then now we are going to evaluate the integral. If this was just, if it didn't have this plus 1 right there, if it was only 1 over x, it would come out to ln of x. Having that plus or minus there makes no difference. So it's ln absolute value x plus 1 evaluated from 0 to b. We need to do the fundamental theorem of calculus with it. So we plug in b first, minus plugging in 0, which is just going to give us 1. I would go ahead and simplify this just a little bit more because we can. ln of 1 is equal to 0. So when we go to evaluate the limit, this is all we're left with. So now if we think about the graph of ln, it makes no difference that something's added. The graph of ln looks like this. So as we approach infinity, ln is also approaching infinity. So our answer is infinity, which means it's going to diverge. So you are going to see a little bit of stuff with improper integrals. So just remember this process. If you have any questions, we can talk about it in our hangout later, or you can text me and let me know. Thanks, guys.